Okay, welcome back. Last time we went back to Aoba Park to go and find Katsuya, and then we went and dealt with everything there, and also, which did lead to the reveal of Sneak being Chief Togashi, and also that Captain Shimizu was very evidently one of the New World Order, and then they both died, basically. So, let's quickly check our magazines. Okay, we won the Future War from a Battle Master. Anything at Miracle? We got a Malaquas card, that's kinda good. And Fantasy World, we won a Torrent Magatama. Let's have a quick look at this gun that we won. Anything good? Enables counterattack and increases crit moderately. Honestly, I will give that to Katsuya just for now. Because, well, since he's primarily our physical attacker, well, since he's our main physical damage source, I guess it would be a better way to phrase that, I think it would probably be best for me to put that on him. Okay, so let's quickly check out Double Slash. I went and checked everywhere before I started recording, just to see where does have new rumors. So this one has, Rosa Candida was engulfed by a wave. So, yeah, we aren't spreading that one, because I think that just deletes Rosa Candida from existing. Which, obviously, we don't really want to do. Now, if we go to Rengadai, we can also... Actually, while I'm here, I will buy all of these cards that I need. So, let's buy 50 of these again, because it went... Well, 50 went well last time, and I don't need the other two, I don't think. So, let's just cash out from here, and what's Katsuya have to say? Okay, whatever, let's just go. Okay, so, away we go. Because now I need to go to Gaten Sushi to pick up one more rumor from Toro, and then I think he's done for, like, the entire game. So, basically, what will he tell us today? Time Castle, the Una duplicate skill cards, which, you know, could be pretty handy if we ever get any really strong ones, which we will be getting access to in the near future. Where do I need to go to? I need to go to Aoba. I need to go to Aoba to the detective agency, mostly just so I can turn these in to Tamaki so she can, you know, have us enter the sweepstakes for the next places where we need to be going. And also, at some point, probably in between, like, this episode and the next one, because I know that the dungeon after the next one we're doing, you're locked in for, like, the next 2 or 3 dungeons, like, back to back to back. I think it's just 2 in a row, but still, it'll be, like, 5 or 10 levels, and, yeah, basically, in between now and then, I'll probably do some grinding just to get money. Actually, I'll do one now, just to show what the man-searcher things are, because you do get paid for doing all of those. Now, hopefully, I just need to actually know where they are. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so this one, I think I remember where they are. Now, now the real hard part, remembering how to spell Humphrey. So, if I recall correctly, they are hiding at Parabellum. So now we just go in here and talk to... It's not this lady. It is... I guess they aren't... No, wait, is it this guy? Okay, yeah. I think this is definitely it. If we talk to them again, we can identify them as... H-U-M-P-H-R-E-Y? Is that it? 10 out of 10. Nailed it. So now that we've done that, we've identified them, so now we can just go back, and then... So now, basically, we've identified them, and we just head right back, and then we can pick up the bounty for it. Because, well, look, you don't have to bring them in. We aren't bounty hunters, we just look for people. So, we get 20,000 yen out of that. I will probably do most of these just kind of off-screen for general convenience purposes. But, yeah, so that's a little thing you can do to get a whole bunch of money in this game. And now we need to go back to Narumi, because this is where Baofu's lair is. It's... Wait, where is it? It's, oh, there it is. That is very misleading on the map, but then again, I guess it would be too close to a science lab otherwise, and kind of block the road. Anyway, we said we had to go to Baofu's hideout, so let's go investigate that. It just started going off. What's happening? I tapped Tatsuzo's phone, either his home or office. I've tapped most phones that bastard should be using. Of course, I can't do diddly about cell phones and public phones. Fair. Shimazu and Togashi are dead. They did it. That leaves less work for us. I see. So now, Young Power is back in the story. That guy must have been spying on us. I want to get the reward I was promised. Have you released the brother yet? Don't worry, he's already in the country on a tourist visa. He's got money too. I see. I decided the location. Bring money to the Konan district, the abandoned factory. You come alone. No tricks. You're very cautious. Very well. The promise was to accept all deals. See you then. Well, that tells us exactly where we need to go next. This is our chance to nail Tatsuzo's ass. Ha! You'll never see us coming. Katsuya and Nanjo there is me and everyone else still thinking that that joke is funny. No way, like, kinda being long since accepted that the joke is not funny anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna head to check things out. So I don't think we actually have Baofu for this dungeon. Hey. And he is out of here. Because if I recall correctly, after this dungeon we start to get some big character development for Baofu. Mr. Baofu's and... I understand. I'll try. No wait, I want to talk to Katsuya. Nanjo-kun, I'd like to something you check. Check his and someone else. So we'll get that about plot development. Pole shift. That thing where the Earth's axis will spin 90 degrees? If that happens for the whole the whole world will rain for days, floods, tsunamis, volcanoes, and earthquakes. Every kind of disaster. Unless they're airborne, most people won't survive. How could they use Wang Long for such a thing? You know, because they're antagonists, they're evil, that's the whole thing. Maya, he just went alone. It's too dangerous alone, we've got to go after him. The factory's just behind our place. I love how... Oh, we must be getting a cutscene here. Somewhere. Conference room. We will actually be able to find here in just a few episodes' time, actually. See you then. So this is Tatsuzo Sudo. Tatsuya Sudo's his son. The current foreign minister, who's also the top executive of the New World Order. He is the one behind this plan. Okay. So... hard to believe that these are the actions of a person raising an innocent world. I'm saying, it's quite a task. So this is General Sugawara, hostile leader of the 15th Division of the Civil Defense Force and director of the New World Order. He seems to be ill and looks very pale. No need for insults. Is it ready? It is it's complete. It should be a good test for X1. Excuse me. A wolf in sheep's clothing. And then he just leaves. Now that I think about it, I don't think that guy ever gets any comeuppance for like what he does. I might be wrong, I might be misremembering, but I don't think he does. The plan is going smoothly as of now. The uncertain aspect is the existence of the paradox. Why is that obstacle left alone? And what is the paradox? Honestly, Gozen's ideas lately are... Watch your mouth. We're in front of Gozen. Do we have to watch this man very slowly walk out of this room? No, he's gonna stop and talk again? Gozen's ideas are far beyond our comprehension. We must accomplish our duties. And away he goes. You know, away he goes. Very slowly, because he is an old man. Like, old man with no hustle. Anyway, and everyone else just walks out after him. Aside from Chizuru and Kandori, who just seem to be taking just a teensy bit longer. Especially Kandori, who's lingering around for a bit. Who is the most sinful? Elda's driven by ambition, a human that causes chaos to be chaos, or is it? And there's Gozen, which is just a mummy called Gozen. We'll be dealing with that later in the game. And before I go and do anything else, actually, I'll do a quick little check, because that was the latest plot development. Maybe that did unlock new rumors in places. I don't imagine it did, but I'll just check. Okay, so I'm working on the logic of if the rumor-loving bartender doesn't have any, no one probably does. Okay, so let's quickly run out and go to... Need to go to Aoba? No, we need to go to Conan. I'm great at this. Also, you can go to the Lunar Palace, which is where Maya and Ulala live. They just have an apartment there. Okay, so let's quickly go to Hiragi Psychotherapy and get patched up real quick. And then we can be on our way. Honestly, I could have just cast Mediorama and I just had Maya just walk a bit. And that would have been the same thing, saved us a little bit of money, but it doesn't make that much difference. Okay, into the abandoned factory we go. And now we actually get to see a little bit of the outside of it, because it's never here in the previous one. Oh, I guess Baofu may be in the party for this one. Cool. Hey, why do you hate them so much? I mean, direct? Oh, that's a robot. That is straight up a military robot. I can't really claim to be surprised, but whatever. Huh? What the? Hey? Okay, let's go after him. What's going on? What the hell's going on here? Venuvo are being bugged. That phone call was to trap and kill us along with the Mafia. What? Someone Baofu? Oh crap, we have to tell him! Worry about yourself. I'm sure he knows. What? What did you just say? Because now Katsuya is now a little bit ahead of the game next to everyone else. Company knows. After using the conveyor belts, please return them to their original direction. March 17th, 1998 Control Division. So this place has evidently been shut down for, I don't know, a little over a year. Like a year and a half, maybe two. So let's hopefully get through here today. Because, I'll be honest, I do not remember how long this dungeon is. So let's just hit him with the earth damage, and hit him with the water damage, and I guess hit him with light, and hit him with the ice damage, I suppose. I say hit him with the light damage. These guys historically have been pretty good against light. Don't know why they're good against light, like they are just meant to be normal people, I think, but whatever. Anyway, this will finish them off. 10 to 10. Oh, where we go. So, how close am I? Okay, yeah, I was not close to a level up. I don't know what I am on about. Okay, so we have access to Trisha's fountain here. Once again, I am not paying those exorbitant prices unless I absolutely have to. Like, unless everything else has gone wrong in the game, I am not paying those prices. I could negotiate with Lilin, but honestly, not really necessary. And I know these are all weak to light, so let's go for Holy Light. Because now Shogoths are appearing as regular enemies, and I know I don't think I can negotiate with them. So, well, if I can't negotiate with them, what's the point in trying? So I might as well just wipe them out. I may be wrong, but I think Shogoths and a few other things that will appear in this game, I think they're like attached to Cthulhu mythos? I might be wrong, but I think they are. Also, this is just loops back around, I think. Unfortunately, you don't have to go through the entire abandoned factory, because if I recall correctly, the abandoned factory is really long in Innocent Sin. Like, I remember it being a super long dungeon in Innocent Sin. Probably because it was like hey, you can go into all the areas, and it's like, hey, all of the like, regular enemies from the entire game, plus a whole bunch of like optional bosses turn up. Okay, and Katia has hit level 35, so that is very welcome. So let's keep going. So let's get out of here. Also, I'm gonna have to fight about Robot at the end of this dungeon, and I do not know what it's weak to. I'm sure I will manage though, because I think Baofu should rejoin the party for that fight. Oh, that makes those both eager and happy, so that's good to know. That is valuable information to have. Good job, Nanjo. I skipped the text to see what we would have gotten there. I think it was just money, though. So let's just attack this guy with the regular stuff, I suppose. And Katia with the big counter, we'll love to see that. I will say, if there's one thing that I greatly appreciate, I do love having just, like, reflect damage abilities. Those are so fun. I love having those. Like, they suck to deal with, but I do like having them. They're very fun. I think it's mostly... I think that may largely come down to I just have a big... I just have a big fandom of that. I just like them. They're fun. Okay, let's go for Malaquas. Actually, if I cast all my water moves on Agrippa, I think I should be good here. Because, if I recall correctly, I remember looking at this thing in the Velvet Room, and I know it gets a whole bunch of fire moves, so I imagine it should be weak to water. It was indeed not weak to water. Okay, so let's just throw hands, I suppose. Because when in doubt, throwing hands works. Okay, it's weak to fire. Not fire, physical attacks. And now I definitely need to patch everyone up. But hey, we got a Zanma card, so that's not too bad. Now, let's just cast Mediarama twice. Katia probably didn't need it, but whatever, it will be okay. And we can just use one Onusa to get rid of that. I don't know what an Onusa actually is, but you know what? It's doing helpful things for me. Okay, so these, once again, absolutely need to catch a light magic. And then we just go for Malaquas and Acid Rain, I suppose. Basically, I'm just working on, hey, how much area of effect can I hit them with? Because it turns out AoE, kinda good. Also, big showing from shock damage there. And that should get rid of those. I will also just note, there's a few abilities in this game that, like, they get references to different things. Like, Lightning Strike, sometimes it pops up in the text as Swift Strike, and I don't know why. I mean, I say that, but Swift Strike is a move that I do kind of like. I think I had it on a few of my things in Persona 5 for, like, most of the game. Like, yeah, it says it's Lightning Strike there, but on the thing, but it says it's Swift Strike there. Not that it makes any difference, these will go down now anyway. Unfortunately, Charm status does not stay over fights, which is very good, because honestly if it did, that would be infuriating. And now, I think I was going to keep going here. We've installed... Ah, no, I hate these. We've installed a password locked door on the basement floor 1. Consult me on basement floor 2 for details. September 25th, 1999. Supervisor Inoyama. Okay, so if that was 1999, and this game is in 2000, how quickly did this factory go into disrepair? Like, that is a ridiculously fast turnaround on place closed down to everything is ruined and it looks like it's been abandoned for decades. Actually, abandoned for decades would probably be a much worse state of repair. Actually, yeah, because all the machinery still, like, seems to work, so I guess what I said just makes no sense there. Anyway, let's go Strength, Vitality, Dexterity, because, once again, I think I just kind of default to that. Wait. I'm gonna go down here. Wait. Why don't I go back up here, because I want to check in here. There we go, we found some brink tea. Now, if I recall correctly, this is where a problem appears. Are these powers? They are indeed powers, cool. Let's have Katya just interrogate them. I say interrogate, it's more of just a little bit of an investigation, you know? Well, that did not work too well. So, like, bye. Okay, let's try fortune telling. Maybe this angel likes fortune telling. No, that made her mad. Maybe an interview will help it out. And if not, maybe it just wants... Okay, you know what? Rockfall. Okay, that is an earth move. If nothing else, I will say it's kind of funny that it just yells. It's like, you know, angels meant to be these, like, kind of holy, divine things. Meanwhile, this one's just here yelling. That's kind of fun. Okay, and Katya can hit it with Acid Rain, and we should be good to go. Lightning Strike, Malaquas, Brain Shake did not that much, but I should be able to finish them off here. There we go, perfect. Great work, team. Great work, as always. And Katya is... Okay, Katya is a bit closer to level 36 than Ulala is, but that makes perfect sense. Now... Also, I think I might be... I don't know if I'm under-leveled, over-leveled, on-level. I should probably pay a bit more attention to these types of things. Now, let's just go for Magnara. I'm going to trip over my words every single time I ever say that in all of these playthroughs. But fortunately, we managed to take 0 damage in that fight and just get through them without any hassle. I do love being able to get through enemies without any hassle. And also, I think this is the only time we got to go into the abandoned factory in Eternal Punishment. Now, the reason I'm checking down here first is 1, it said, hey, find a thing on this floor. And 2, if I recall correctly, I think this dungeon has... I think this is one of those dungeons where it's like, hey, you can fall through the floor if you step on the wrong tile. And obviously, those are never fun. No one likes those. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. There may be people that indeed do like those. I am not one of them. And we just got jumped by opening that. What are these things? They are... Hernias. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, I probably didn't. But good to know they probably seem to resist light. So instead, let's go for more earth damage. Oh wait, they're already low. This might just kill them outright. So we should be good here. There we go. Good job, team. Good job. Now, let's just patch everyone up with Mediorama and get on out here. And we got a Zionga card. That is very welcome. Because if there's one thing I haven't had in this game, it is things with access to Zio. Like, I've had maybe one thing that's had Zio so far. Actually, I don't think I've had anything with Zio. Which is honestly kind of surprising, because Zio is, it's kind of a move I rely on a lot in these games. Maybe it's because I always have a Zio party member with me. Like, I don't know. Actually, I didn't really use Zio all that much in Innocent Sin or Persona 1. Maybe it's just a 3-4-5 thing. Because, like, Akihiko is ridiculously good in P3. Like, he might be the best party member in that game. So it's probably either him or Mitsuru, realistically. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, this is definitely one of these. Like, I've checked that entire section of floor. Yeah, and then I always had Ryuji with me in P5, and in P4, Narukami naturally just has Zio. Which is also... I do love how it just yells at me. Okay. What are humans? Okay, yeah, these things are not... They are not working with me. Okay. Let's talk about the country's future. And the education system. Nanjo loves talking about the education system. Okay, that's a lot of damage, though. What are these weak to? They are weak to darkness, but I don't have Dark Verdict on anything. So, let's just go for that AoE, I suppose. Love that area of effect. 15. That did. Yeah, Heavy Rain would kill any of them outright. But now, one more should just finish him off. There we go. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think Zio definitely. Zio is definitely one that, in SMT1, love it, great, big fan. In more modern Persona games, big fan. In this, I don't know, I just don't really seem to use it all that much. But honestly, I would love to be able to. Zio, very cool. Lightning, always cool. Oh, this must be the upgrade to Calubri. Pythons. Okay, I wouldn't really have expected that to be a Python, but okay. Python, I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced, but whatever, we'll be fine. So, there goes those, and... Oh no, not poison. Not poison! I don't know who did that big crit, but was that Maya? It must have been, because it was Fury. Yeah, Maya has Fury, so that was a massive crit from Maya, wow. Now, let's quickly patch up this poison. Also, Katia has hilariously high physical strength now. Okay, so, antidotes. I'm kind of glad I bought a couple of these. Also, I'm going to keep hold of these miracle eggs for, like, as long as I possibly can. Right. This is now the hard part of this dungeon. How do I negotiate here? Contact Sata? Okay, let's interrogate these. Investigate, whatever. It's more of an interrogation, isn't it? Okay, so how will this work? That just made it mad, okay. We got a problem with that? Okay, an interview, let's see. Let's see how this goes. I'll be honest, I don't actually know if there's any... I don't know how good any of the personas on the Lover's Arcana in this game are. They absorb Earth is good information to have, so let's run away. Oh no. Actually, that's really bad. But we got out of that, it's fine. It's fine, the panic status effect goes away. Like, the only status effect I think that persists between fights is poison. Now I gotta play a fun little mini-game called Am I Going the Right Way? And the answer will almost certainly be no. No, I am not. But I also want to try to figure out, is there anything worthwhile here? Huh. I've got some stairs down. Is this where I need to be? If I've managed this first try, I will be baffled. We could do Havoc and Punching. Good to know. So let's hit him with the Havoc damage. Let's hit him with more Havoc damage. And let's hit him with the Sonic Punch. And the Feral Claw, I suppose. And with that, we should be able to destroy these things this turn. Pow, ton of damage. There we go. Simple, easy, clean, W. We love it when that happens. So let's keep going through this factory, because I think I need to find a passcode or something. And also, I'm going to be really bad at remembering this passcode. I just know it. Oh, unfinished notice. The door installed yesterday will open with the password 1975036. This is going to be infuriating otherwise, so I'm quickly just going to note this down. 1975036. Right, so I have to quickly open up a notepad document because I will forget that otherwise. Going to Samaru magazines, cool. Which means we can probably pick up 2 new rumors. So let's investigate those right after we beat up these pythons. And oh no, not more poison. Not more poison. I hate dealing with poison. I know I have status things to deal... Like, I know I have antidotes to deal with it, but they're just a bit annoying, you know? Okay, so... While I'm doing this, I also should probably just look into getting... I should look into fusing, like, a low-level persona that has possibility. Okay, let's quickly check out Samaru magazine. Continuing from last issue... Oh, right. It just tells you about... okay, it wasn't 2 of them, it was a second magazine, okay. And they just tell you about... That's where I started, so now it kicks me back to where I started from, and where I got the Zionga card. So it wasn't a second magazine. Like, it wasn't 2 magazines, it was a second magazine. where they talked about another hidden record that you can get Giga Macho Records. To be fair, Giga Macho is a very cool name for a store. Don't know why, it just sounds kind of cool. Now that I think about it, it would probably be more fitting for like a gym than like a record store, but you know what? Go off, I guess. Okay, so now I can continue to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Okay, what I'll probably do, what I will probably do from here on in is, like, what I'll probably do from here on in is if I manage to get through here first try, great. If I don't, I'll probably just like make a cut back to where I get to here. So in that case, I won't have to navigate around the entire thing each time. No promises, I might edit it that way, who knows. Okay, so we also get level 36 for Miss Serizawa, so that is very welcome, that is very good. Let's have Maya quickly patch everyone up. Honestly, that second cast was probably not necessary. I think I do actually have to go left here. Like, I think I have to go left to get to where I need to be in the end game. Also, I love how you can still get attacked on the conveyor belts. Wait, we can negotiate with these, but I don't think they can give us cards. Oh, wait, they're tower-based. But I don't think we can fuse one of these as a persona. Oh, that worked, though. You know what, let's just go for it. Let's just negotiate with these things. Why not? I mean, we're locked into negotiation regardless. So let's see what we get out of this. Talent's Fortune? Okay, just give us 40 tower cards. That's kinda nice, actually. Do I want any tower personas? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I have gone the wrong way again, so I will make a cut back to when I get back to the conveyor belt. Okay, so while I was making my way back here, I got into a couple more fights, and both Maya and Nanjo both leveled up. Just want to note that. Okay, so I can contact and negotiate with these now, because I know that Maya, they become eager at the idea of being interviewed. So that means I can start farming lovers cards if I need those. So let's quickly do this. 10 out of 10, we got 50 of those. That's pretty good, actually. I think I need like 200 of them, but still. Okay, so I now will just make a left. I make a left here, and then okay, that sends me back to the start, and this goes over here, and that also loops me back to the start. Okay, good to know. So I was supposed to go left. Good to know. So I guess a locked door. Please enter the password. Okay, this is where I need to go. So let's quickly investigate the other side first. So, what is Agrippa weak to? Oh, right, it was weak to Puncher. So let's get rid of the Shogoffs first. Let's get rid of them first, and then go for punching. Okay, that also works, I guess. So let's just throw hands and destroy this guy. Pow, destroyed. Okay, Maya, please do not apologize to the demons. We just had to fight them. Like, they were out here trying to kill us. Okay, so everyone is back to near enough full health, and let's go check out the rest of this area. Okay, so there's clearly nothing over there, but... Huh. Can I go back up there? Oh, well, whatever. Turns out I may have got myself into a dead end anyway. So, now, let's quickly just go through here. And now, the code for the... Of course, we got jumped again. We got jumped by more powers. Let's just... Actually, let's try to contact these. Let's try Katsuya and Nanjo. Let's see these things discuss what justice is. No, that just made it mad. That just made it mad. Okay, let's have Katsuya and... Let's have Katsuya and Maya try to work together. I just cannot negotiate with these guys. I think I might just be bad at this, you know? You know what? Let's just throw hands. Two big crits back to back, though. That is very nice, very helpful. Okay, so now that we've done that, we get a little bit more EXP, and we can now open up this door. So, enter the passcode. It is 197503226. Perfect. Door has been unlocked. Now, where am I? Oh, wait, yeah, I think I'm actually near the end of this dungeon. Because now we flip the... Yeah, we change the direction of the conveyor belts. And that can swap them back if we need them to. Obviously, we don't need them to. Also, normally I would be wrapping up the episode about now, but I think I'm, like, right at the end of the dungeon. And I think I'm probably just gonna try to get through these from now on. Because, like, I know that I am, like, right at the end of the dungeon. I think I go down one flight of stairs, then, like, across a room, and then I'm, like, at the boss. So, it might be... So, today might be a bit of a longer episode, but I think with where the story is going from next time, it's what I should probably try to do. Okay, so now I can just go this way. I can just go up from this side, which means I can also go up from the other side. And also, I'd love it if I could just not get jumped on these. Let's just have Ulala negotiate with these, because I know I can. And also, who knows, there may be a tower persona I want at some point in this game. I don't think there is. Tower tends to not have many personas that I would like. I think Red Rider is tied to Tower, and so is Seth, but I think that's only in Persona 5. Like, I did get kind of used to seeing some personas I like just kind of get shifted around between games. It's like, oh, they're on this Arcana in this game, then they kind of just move all over the place sometimes. Like, I know Seth has been Moon, I know it's been Tower, so it might end up somewhere else next time, who knows. Oh, here we are. Maya, it's him. He's right over there. We have to hurry. Okay, let's check out this side, though. What's going on over here? Sorry, Lala, but let's go see what's going on over here. Yeah, sure. Okay, now let's just negotiate with these, because why not? Like, we got forced into negotiations with them, so I might as well just negotiate with them successfully. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna skip. I do kind of skip through all the dialogue for these, because honestly, realistically, there may be a fun interaction every now and then, but not really necessary. It's a bug. I don't know what it asked. I'll be totally honest, I do not know what it asked. But hey, with that, we got some more cards, and we can be on our way. And that's just a dead end. Cool. Okay, so there's just a door here, I think. Okay, yeah, plant number 2. So, am I ready for this fight? As soon as I use 2 onuses to patch up everyone, I think I'm good to go. However, for safety, just as a safety precaution, I will drop a save here. Okay. Also, I'm mostly finishing this dungeon in one episode because I know the next 2 dungeons are like pretty substantially long. And they will probably be like 2 episodes each. 2, maybe even 3, I don't really know. Depends how long it takes. Okay, into Abandoned Factory Plant number 2. Okay, so there's nowhere left to run. Give it up. Tatsuza betrayed me. I'll be the one to kill him. Can't you let me go? Can't do that, buddy. I see. I'm not gonna question how this man had 2 guns and Baofu had some coins and Baofu won, but I'm not going to question it. How many years has it been? 5 years. Still wasn't enough time to make me forget. See you in hell. Hold it right there, Saga. Because now we got plot development. Former prosecutor of the Sumaru Special Investigation Unit, Kaoru Saga. I heard Nanjo-kun check it out for me. No way. A prosecutor? 5 years ago, there was an accident where a couple, a prosecutor and a secretary died while traveling in Taiwan. It wasn't just a trip, nor was it an accident. The Minister of Justice covered it up. I didn't know. So what was it, Baofu? Was this to avenge Miki Asai, or... Shut up, Suo. You don't know anything. You knew your tap was found, you knew this was a trap. You made a stalk of him so you could kill him. Is that true? Is that what you had in mind all along? To use us? So, what are you gonna do about it, Suo? Just stay out of my way. We have to arrest him. I know how you feel, but don't kill him. We need him to testify against Tatsuzo. Stop! Gah. Well, that guy's dead. And here comes a boss fight. Everyone just seems to get in my way. Fine. Come on. Okay, boss fight time. Now we have to fight a robot! That appears to have a katana. Kind of similar to... what was it called? What were they called? I think they were like the Knights of the Holy Lance or something in Innocent Sin. So, let's give Maya Tsukukaja straight away, because obviously Maya is kind of the key to victory here. And let's go for Bufula, and also hit him with some Acid Rain. Actually, no. Hit him with Ice Breath. Maybe that is weak to ice. Who knows? I don't know what this is weak to. That's a lot of damage. Okay, if those are neutral. Good to know. Alright, I just went for double ice damage. Okay. Let's switch it up and instead try... let's switch to Gandava. And instead, let's try some fire damage on this thing. Maybe it doesn't like fire, who knows? I'll have Maya patch everyone else up. I will have Nanjo cast Tsukukaja on Maya... No. I'll have him cast Tsukukaja on Katsuya. Then Katsuya can try Feral... Actually, Wing Flap would do more damage. And Baofu can cast Frey, because Frey just works. That's a lot of damage. Fortunately, Mediarama patches it up. Okay, so nothing... Does it... I think this thing might not even have a weakness, all things to be totally honest. But I'm gonna figure it out anyway. So let's give Katsuya Tsukukaja this time. And instead, we can switch back to Gulen Bursty and just go... and just do a regular attack, I guess. See how much that does. And I can have Katsuya do the same thing, and Baofu can try wind damage. Because honestly, at this point, I think I've tried basically everything else, so why not try it? Okay, Muramasa copy is I think it's basically the same as the, like, Lance move they had. I forgot what it was called. All the Innocent Sin. But it basically just locks your persona for a few turns. So let's have Maya just patch everyone else up. And then Katsuya can just... Actually... I'll have Maya heal everyone. Everyone else can go for Hydro. No. Then I can go for Hydro boost, and Ulala can also do a regular attack, I suppose. And that was a lot of damage. And let's have a quick see it. Okay, I'll cast that again next turn just so I can see what its animation is. So let's go for Hydro boost. No, I don't want Maya to be the one using it though. On standby, so let's go for Hydro Boost with Katsuya as well. And I do need to heal this turn. So do Maya and Ulala have one they can do together? No, that requires a free heal. Pegasus Strike? No. Okay, I guess they can just do that with separate spells. It'll be fine. So, Hydro Boost, away we go. Actually, that's the wrong person anyway, whatever. And... okay, they sealed Maya's persona. Actually, wait, that's really bad. Because now I can't heal her really, probably has 3 turns or so. So that isn't exactly an ideal situation. That wasn't particularly cool animation, but it'll be okay. And we hit for 22 damage. And then Aizen hits for 38. Okay, I need to get rid of this seal, but I don't know how I can do that. I don't think there's a thing that allows me to do that. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, those are, like, the dimes. I'll be keeping a hold of those. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. Maya, just do it as a regular attack. And then, let's go for Craggy Fang, I suppose. Just because I'll be able to see its animation. So, let's go for Craggy Fang this time. It sounds cool, if nothing else. Okay, that's a fair bit of damage, but actually that's not all that much damage to Nanjo. He'll be fine. So let's check out Craggy Fang, see what this does. Well, it lived up to its name for certain. It didn't do all that much damage, but it definitely lived up to its name. Also, I don't know why this, like, I don't know why the robot is, like, reacting to bullets like a normal person would, but whatever. Okay, let's just go for all-out physical attacks, I suppose. Because evidently, I am not in a situation where I can really do a whole lot of damage to it. Okay, Maya definitely needs to heal everyone now, though. Do I have any personas? Anyone at all with an electric move? I do not. I have a sneaking suspicion that this thing's probably actually going to be weak to lightning. But obviously I don't have anything that does lightning, so, you know, not exactly an ideal situation to find myself in. But let's just go for Boulder Smash, and no, I can't do Heavy Rain as well. You know what? Katsuya can do just a regular attack, and Nanjo can cast Tsukukaja on Maya again, just to make sure she's kind of safe. But now we land for Boulder Smash for 58 damage. We're going to be very slow at killing all of these enemies. I can just tell. I say killing all of these enemies. It's one enemy, it's a boss, but this is definitely going to take a little while. On the plus side, I don't feel like I'm in any danger of actually dying to this thing. It's just going to take a little while. So, okay, Maya still can't do anything. Katsuya can hit Acid Rain. Lala can hit Mamagnara. Nanjo can hit... Actually, let's try Holy Light. I don't think I tried casting that yet. And I guess I can try Foray just to see how it goes. And eventually, even if they knock out Maya, I can just revive it. Okay, it blocks light, so that's good to know. It probably blocks darkness as well. So I can now cast Meteorama, and we should be good to go, I think. And by good to go, I mean everyone should be back to, like, the full-ish health. Okay, Heavy Rain, no. Let's go for Ice Blast with Katsuya Baofu, and then Ulala and Nanjo can go for Boulder Smash. And let's just go for it. Okay, this is suddenly looking pretty bad. But I should be okay. Let's just go for a Revival Bead on Katsuya, then a Revival Bead on Nanjo, and then Baofu can, I don't know, cast Magnara again. So yeah, this boss fight is going to take ages. Like, I guarantee this boss fight will take a long time, but I'm not in danger of losing. Okay, so while I'm here, let's just use a Balm of Life on Kat. I'll just use Balms of Life on both of them, I guess. Brink Tea. Okay, Brink Tea is just a Racamdra. Good to know. And then Baofu can just do a normal cast as well. Okay, so we aren't in danger of losing, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Boulder Smash to 73. Is this thing low yet? It is still very much in the green. So, yeah. This boss fight isn't particularly challenging, but it's definitely going to be a bit of an annoyance to do. Because, rather evidently, I am doing very little damage to it. Like, I don't know, I feel like I win this fight of attrition. Like, I think in an attrition fight, I eventually win. But, like, I don't see myself losing, but this will definitely take a long time. So, while we're here, I will just say, actually, now I'm thinking, I don't know if I have to do another fight with anything like this in this game. And if I do, I'm going to remember to get a persona that has Zio. Also, okay, I think it's level 45. Okay, good to know. Okay, Maya can just hit him with Malaquas. Actually, let's just go for Heavy Rain this time. Because average dexterity, that should do a lot of damage. And then Boulder Smash should also do a fair chunk. And also Baofu is here. And of course we got our persona sealed, so Maya can't do her thing. But on the plus side, our fusion spells are doing like 100 damage a turn, so I guess it could be worse. And how is everyone's health looking? Unlocked, how's its health looking? It is still it's still in the green, okay. You know what, maybe I should make this a separate episode. Because honestly, oh wait, it's sparking. It's sparking, so it's nearly dead. We can visibly see sparks appearing now, so it's definitely in a state where we are in a good spot. Like, this thing is almost done. However, I need Maya to be able to get at her persona back on track very soon. Okay, perfect. She can cast again, and it's her move. So let's go for a Mediarama cast, and then hit him with Stone Rise. No, wait. I need Stone Rise, but I need not Maya involved. Perfect. I have moved this for wrong way, though. I need Maya still on the top. Why has that occurred? You know what, whatever, I'll manage it. I will manage! There we go, and Maya can just cast Mediarama to patch everyone up, and hopefully we can get through this. They kind of killed Maya, so that's not great. That won't kill it. Now, I'll use Lala's turn. Actually, what I should do is have everyone defend, and then have Baofu use a Balm of Life on Maya. Because if I have Maya alive, as long as Maya is alive, I think I'm safe. Oh no. Okay, you know what, let's just revive Maya and Maya can handle it. Maya is the star of the show, she can handle it. And I have rattle drinks, but I don't really want to use those. So, let's have Nanjo revive Baofu, and hopefully we should be safe. If nothing else, its health is now visibly in the red. Because now it's visibly in the red, so I'm now in a state where I think I can win. So let's just patch everyone else up. It does a bit of damage. Now, we can fusion spell again. What do I want to do here? Huge water damage or high water damage? Let's go for, let's hit him with an Ice Blast, I suppose. And then Maya can cast Mediarama and patch everyone else up. Nanjo just does normal attack, and Lala can cast Mamagnara. It would be the same as regular Magnara, but whatever. Now we land the Ice Blast, and heal. Now, okay, her persona is now sealed, but we can still just go for Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain should still do a lot of damage. And eventually, okay, that's not great. That is, in fact, pretty bad. Okay, fellas, what can you guys do? They can Hydro Boost, so let's hit him with the Hydro Boost, I suppose. Because, I'll be honest, this boss fight is taking an eternity. And, no, it's still not quite dead. But, well, I might as well just Hydro Boost again. Might as well just Hydro Boost again, and hopefully finish it off. Because I'm now at a point where, well, half my party is starting to run out of SP. Okay, Maya, you need to heal people again. And everyone else... Actually, maybe I should just go for Heavy Rain. Let's go for the Heavy Rain. I didn't get to use it last time. And then... Okay, we Heavy Rain with Maya and Katia. Then we Pegasus strike with Baofu and Nanjo. Okay, let's go for it. Muramasa copy hits for one person it needed to hit. Perfect. Pegasus strike brings it down. We got nowhere near as much EXP or anything out of that as I would have liked. But hey, we won. And with that, it explodes. And I'm going to get a thing with Zeo, because I think it was weak to electricity. It probably wasn't, but we'll see. And of course, I think that may have shot... yeah, it shot him during the fight. X1. General Sukawara's pride and joy. Such accuracy. Tatsuzo must be at sea now. He's releasing the Blue Dragon in the Undersea Ruins. His ship is Venichirin Maru. If you see Tatsuzo, tell him I'll be waiting for him in hell. And then he's dead. Don't worry, he'll be joining you shortly. I'll make sure of that. Okay, so what next? What were you gonna do if I shot? I know you wouldn't. It's not your style. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so can we get on out of here? Well, we have no time to lose. Let us pursue Tatsuzo at once. My cruiser has docked at the harbour. Okay, let's get on out of here. Perfect. So, I am going to save and end off today's episode here. Because now that we have a... what's the word? Now we have a solid bit of information. A solid lead, that's what it's called. To go and board Venichirin Maru. Well, we'll have to go and do that next time. But obviously, I'm going to try to get some cards so I can get some new personas. And that's before I go and do that. So I'm going to end this episode off here, because we're also getting pretty close to an hour. Anyway, I'm going to end this one off here. Feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.